Hello friends, welcome back. This is day 10 of World Watercolor Month, and for today I'm using this set 4964, the branches set. I'm actually using this branch in here. This is the one that I already have stamped in here. I stamped that one on 969 my watercolor paper Canton using the 969 Tombow. And I'm making something similar to this. I'm gonna start by adding the birdhouse. I have a very small birdhouse in here, and I'm gonna use my stamp positioner because I want to stamp this birdhouse on the right place. And I'm gonna stamp the birdhouse right from here. You can see it, you can see the birdhouse. I'm using this stamp positioner. When you use the stamp positioner, you ink your stamp and then you stamp on the acrylic piece in the corner, and then you use that one to kind of put it the way that you want it. I want it kind of slanted a little bit, and in that way you know exactly that it's gonna land on the right place. I'm gonna ink again the little house using the 565 and then the 969. I'm gonna stamp off a piece of paper and watercolor paper at least once. Actually, it's kind of very juicy. And stamp it again. And now we have it right where we want it. And I'm going to use my small brush to pull the colors. Like I said, my branch is stamped only on the 969, and I'm trying to get it a little thicker, and I'm expanding it a little bit in the back. Now I'm gonna be a little more careful with my birdhouse. It's such a small one. This birdhouse is from the set 4966. I'm pulling the color on the tiles. Right. And then a little bit on the sides. Okay. So I'm adding a little bit of color for the birdhouse. I have in here all kind of blues. Let's just put this on this side. This is 565 and this is 555. I actually like these two colors mix because it's not too bright. And then it's kind of a good blue color, wood color that I can use for the wood. Now this is going to be my darker side in here, so I'm going to use the 565 just to give it the shade as a shadow. little bit of a shadow on this edge in here. And don't forget the shadow from the piece of wood where the bird stand. There is a cast, there's a shadow that gets cast on the house. Doing the border. The base will be in brown. And again, I'm adding a little more in here because that's the side that is in the darker side. Let's bring a little brown in here. And I'm adding the tiles. With my twin tone, and I'm going to use gray. Here is the gray. I like the gray because it's not too dark, but it's kind of enough that shows and we're gonna add some of the green, and for the green I'm using 4051, and I already have my stamp in here ready, and I'm gonna use my favorite 177, just stamp in half and stamp in several times. Stamp on this branch a little more. And let's use the brush. Dabbing a little bit. And I'm gonna use this blue in here. I'm actually gonna mix it with this green. And that's gonna give me that bluish color. Maybe if we add a little more of blue. Okay, that's perfect. Perfect blue. Let's get a larger brush in here to add a little bit of color in here. And if you have a little bird, you can add a little bird around. see, I do have one bird in here. This is a very small bird. It's flying kind of, I can bring it this side in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it kind of right there. And I'm gonna use, since this is such a small bird, I'm gonna use Memento to stamp the bird. It's a clear stamp, I can see where it is, and I'm just gonna bring it flying to his little house. And I'm just adding more of this blue. This is a big brush. Get a smaller one. Right. And then we're gonna add a little bit of details to the birdhouse. The eye of the bird. Let's make the beak a little more prominent. And I'm gonna say that that's it for this one. Sign in and date. And this is it. Day 10 is ready. I'll see you tomorrow for day 11. Bye.